In March 2019, the Ministry of Finance gazetted Statutory Instrument SI 41 of 2019. The effect of this statutory instrument is to prescribe IPSAS as a reporting framework in Zimbabwe. On the 4th of April 2019, the Public Accountants and Auditors Board, working together with the Office of the Auditor General, Office of the Accountant General, the IFAC as well as DFID, launched the Implementation Strategy and Plan ISP 2018 to 2025. This is the roadmap for the implementation of IPSAS in Zimbabwe up until 2025. My name is Elas Mkunyazi. I am a chartered accountant by profession, and I'm an IPSAS trainer and consultant. I'm also going to be the facilitator of the IPSAS course. Now, let me talk a little bit about this course. The certificate in IPSAS is brought to you by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Zimbabwe. In the rollout of the course, the Institute is working with Chartered Accountants Academy, who are going to be the service provider in providing the technical support in the rollout of this course. So let me talk to you just a bit on the course objectives of what we're trying to achieve with this IPSAS course. As Zimbabwe begins the rollout of IPSAS, we are looking at training people on the foundation of the IPSAS principles. That's the primary reason, number one. Number two, it's also to bring awareness on the major difference of the current reporting frameworks that we have currently in Zimbabwe, and also what IPSAS is as a reporting framework, so that students and learners can appreciate the difference from where we're coming from to where we're going. We're also going to deal with how to account for routine as well as non-routine transactions based on the IPSAS reporting framework. We're also going to teach students how to prepare a set of financial statements, a fully compliant IPSAS set of financial statements. Then we'll definitely deal with the issues to do with being able to appreciate the issues around IPSAS and how it can add value to what we're currently doing within the public sector. Now, just to talk a little bit about the certificate. At the completion of the course, learners who have passed the certificate will get a certificate in International Public Sector Accounting Standards, which will be issued by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Zimbabwe. This is a short course, and we expect learners to go through all the material within a minimum period of 3 months. After that, they can sit for the assessment examinations. In supporting and preparing the learners to be able to sit for the examinations, we'll offer support through blended learning as well as which encompasses online as well as support learning. This is to prepare the students to write the exams. In the end, there's going to be a 2-hour examination which students will need to write and they need to pass in order to get the certificate. Now, I just want to share with you the coverage of the course with regards to how the course is designed. We start by looking at the introduction to IPSAS and also understanding the different issues that are surround the adoption and the application of IPSAS for any entity within the public sector. Then the module number 1, we'll look at the conceptual framework, which forms the underpinning of the setting of standards. So it forms the foundation upon which the different standards are set. And it's a very important, framework. Then we move to module number 2, where we look at financial statement presentation. This looks at the overall set of the financial statements, how they need to be presented. So we look at all the standards that do the presentation of financial statements. Then module number 3 will do with financial with the performance aspect. So we're talking about financial performance. So we look at standards that do mostly with the reporting on the financial performance of an entity. We then look at module number 4, which then looks for accounting for assets and liabilities. This is now focusing on the balance sheet. So we look at all the standards that will help us with looking at those issues. We then wrap up in module number 5, where we look at disclosure standards. These are more standards that help us with the disclosure as you're preparing your set of financial statements. Now, when you look at the structure of the course, as I've said before, it's going to be blended learning, which means there's contact support as well as there is online support. So you get your module, which include your study notes, as well as your practice questions. All this material will be available as a module, which you get as a hard copy, but also it will be available online. Then we'll also give you a flash disk, which contains all the videos and all the material that you need for the course. Again, the videos and the materials for this course will still be available on the online platform. Then, for each exam session, before the exam is written, we will hold a full day contact workshop where we'll take learners through the different aspects that they need to be aware of in order to adequately prepare them for the exam. So, just to summarize, the course process is very simple. Number 1, you watch the video for the standard that you want to deal with. Having done that, you then go to the module and you read the detailed notes to get the principles and understand the issues when you're dealing with the standards. From there, you attend the workshop that we've provided for you. When you've done that, I believe you now have a theoretical understanding of the principles within that particular standard. Then you can move on to do practice questions. If you do well in the practice questions, I'm confident you'll be able to pass the exam. So when you pass your practice questions, you're ready for the final examination. Now, my advice, this course is very important, particularly with where Zimbabwe is going in improving transparency and accountability in the public sector. And if you're going to take this course, it is important for you to demonstrate value that you now can apply IPSAS in your workplace. So take it seriously. The content that we've put on load, it's a lot. We're cutting across all standards. Discipline is very important as you begin to work through the different principles that we cover. Please don't wait until last minute to be able to try and work everything else in last minute. And last but not least, it's important that you schedule time to attend to the content classes that you're going to be delivering to you. Now, if you have any questions, any clarifications that you need, please don't hesitate to get hold of us at the contact details that are provided. Otherwise, I wish you all the best as you take this course. Thank you.